Hi everyone, in this video we will unveil this time traveler for Copper. So Copper is a deterministic runtime and operating system for robotics, and this time traveler is basically a way to do deterministic resimulation on top of logs created by Copper. So let's dive into it. All right, so let's start our little example and build a log we will be able to explore. So let's move it a little bit and let's do like a bonk it. Okay, and then it goes into safety. Cool. We have a little log we can explore. So to be able to use the time traveler, you need to put that process in what we call resim debug. You can look at the just file to actually see the exact command. But what it does, basically rebuilds the entire balance bot into like a resim mode, but that can be controlled through an API. So you can wait there. And here we'll show you, I'll start the time traveler. So the time traveler start with a menu like that. So either you can actually launch yourself your Copper application, or you can attach to a running one. I like this one because it's a bit more easy to actually control yourself the life cycle of your process. You can attach to it, and you'll see a kind of an extension of rerun where we have an inspector where we can not only see the messages that are going like from task to tasks, but also the states of those tasks. And that's something that should be new. Like logging messages, probably you've seen that in ROS or whatever, but states, that's new, right? We have full observability with Copper, so you can look at every single field in those tasks with no cost. It has no cost in the real-time path. And if I drag that's a line of time at the bottom, and if I drag it, you see that it can restore the state instantly at any point of time. Like you see, like the 7 seconds of our simulator. And if we want to see what happened, we can, for example, let's say, do this one. This is what we did to our little balance bot. We pushed it there, and it tried to come back in the middle and stabilize, and we wonk it like very badly the second time, and it went into safety. So basically it cut off the motor at that point. What we can do when we're here is a replay. So you know that Copper is fully deterministic. So when you hit replay, it will basically redo exactly the same thing. It recomputes this output from the same input with the same code, and like the red line exactly matches the blue line that is underneath, right? And if we want to look at it like very closely, you see that that's a perfect match on top of it. Okay, now the interesting thing would be, let's change something in our balance bot. Let's try this. Something in the tasks in there, and okay. You see we have the PID merger. So it's basically the task we were looking at the output, which is the motor payload, which is the power. And let's say where do we put it? So we set the payload here, right, as a composite output, and the composite output, okay, we clamp it from -1 to 1. So let's say we don't want that much power. That was our bug in our robot, and we want to basically clamp it a little bit more, because that I don't know, it burns the motor or something. Let's say we clamp it to 0.2. Okay, I save that, and I restart my resim interface. If now you click replay, you see that like the first time it will perfectly replay it over the line, except that look at what already happened. You saw there? it clamp there. It clamp at the minus 0.2, and the other side, same thing. So you see the mix of like the perfect replay plus the new behavior, and that's how you can basically store that log, put something like a condition in your like for example CI, and see the behavior before, after, and be sure that, for example, your robot is actually behaving correctly given a certain situation. Yeah, it's simplistic, but you can imagine a little bit more. Let's go. So that's the concept, and of course you can do that with state 2. You can graph them and so on. So let's go another. Let's do another like example, a little bit more complex, so you can see a little bit more the like complex objects on the right hand side. So let's go to the flight controller and run it. Okay. And okay, let's take off. Let's do like a little flight. Let's go under the bridge quickly. Here we go. Up, turn left. We'll try to go under the... Okay, my piloting is not that good right now. Okay, hop. We did a little turn. Okay, we did a... That's basically our starting point. Okay. Let's not do something too long. Now, let's go back and like the other one, let's start it in debug, and let's do the same thing. Restart our traveler, and you'll see that, yeah, now it detected a second process, because you probably forgot to actually stop this one, which is fine. Second process it can attach to, so okay, this one we can attach to it. It's going to be a little bit longer to load because there's way more data in that flight controller. And let me show you like some cool feature of Copper. So you have like you have the sensors. So this one is an IMU, and you'll see, I don't know, for example, the payload. You start to see like units. So you have accelerators XYZ, you have gyro XYZ. You can actually take 3 of them and basically go into like like a 3D view. So basically that's a ball that is actually at those 009.81 intersection. You see it's a little bit over like in Z, and if you move it, you see basically move it like the acceleration we had when we flew. Pretty good. You can let's say we have also a GPS. All those, right? Like if you were with the real quad, those are the same. Exactly, you would see exactly the same if I were to fly my thing in my neighborhood and come back, right? And so the payload, for example, on the GNSX fix, you have a position. You can do, for example, log the trajectory, and you'll see that, yeah, we flew, we went around and came back. You see when we went through the little tunnel. You can go, and something, right, like what we did before with the balance bot, you can compare, change the behavior and compare with the replay if you want to change it. What we can do also is, for example, on this one, I think there was also like ground speed. Let's do this one up, and you have like a same way. You have actually a curve that you can replay over. Right? Like we do the same thing, replay there. One thing I want to show you also there, like the units are like in hours, minutes, seconds, and then like nanoseconds, because we can actually be very precise. And if you zoom in, you can see actually all the ticks. You see when we are replaying, actually we are jumping from tick to tick on that timeline. all the discrete states your robotic stack is going through. And at every single of those little steps, you have actually the entire like defined like states of all your tasks. So yeah, that's the tour of like the TimeTraveler. There will be like a lot more to show you. That's just the beginning, but like I wanted to share that with you because like that's the first time that is very useful. And if you were to adopt Copper and get our services, like we help people actually adopting Rust for robotics, adopting Copper and helping them to fit their use case and so on. We give that out for free for the first year as like a welcome bonus, and you will have that tool that I don't think it really exists in the Rust side, because determinism doesn't exist. And so feel free to ping us if you're interested. If you want to implement Copper on your robot, there are applications from humanoids, AMRs, like self-driving, drones. So probably your application might be in that list. Feel free to ping us, and we will help you.